front line of BTK.
And we'll see if Area 77 can keep up their streak as BTK's backs are up against the ropes, taking shots to the face. Can they finally put one in their book, or will Area 70 for the problems here?
Yeah, and I mean, it is definitely one of the problems that we've been seeing here. Starting to go on, ooh, Yureshi actually might be caught, you know, going to take a little bit of damage, and Matilda already paying for its weight.
Big damage on a Fly Chicken, forced to pop out a flicker as this Force Turtle is on the field. Fly Chicken now not going to be able to maybe get away to the next big problem. Will get stunned, brought down to about half health as Yureshi chases him down with the Infernal Pursuit. Best player now trying to dash in, gets the shadow kill, looking for someone. Baj does goes down as a Feathered Ike, strikes damage. Shark looking for the next target, brought down low, has to get out as Yureshi tries to fight him off, but he just can't. Fly Chicken able to find one that's 2 down for the side of Area 77 as Hunter and Shiro are forced to back off.
As Shark absolutely threading the needle on that way. And this is the problem too. We're going to try to latch onto Hunter, even if you can get away from that ultimate. Ooh, we do have an engagement.
And so does use the flicker, is able to just get away, but that's going to be a nice chunk of gold plating over the side of BTK. BTK, I mean, starting this off with big control. The Farza looks great on Hoon. It's creating the space, and this is one of the issues that I think Hoon, as much as he can, he is able to back off. It's something that he's good at, creating space and making sure he doesn't go down in the early game.
Yeah, and now BTK free to kind of get this positioning onto this turtle. Shiro has it in. You see the information going to him. They have the vision on it. Are they going to be able to protect them? Fly Chicken alone in the back while they're trying to take Hoon off screen, able to find a kill.
And now Best Player going to get involved. Shiro brought down to about half health. Best Player still has a shadow kill. Just waiting for the moment to strike. He's going to go back to the turtle, though, as Yureshi drops the Infernal Pursuit onto Fly Chicken and Shark. But they're just creating space. They're just biding time as Hunter tries to move on to Best Player here. The fight still continues.
Yeah, and at the bottom, the lane is alone, so you can see that Zia on the Granger's going to go ahead and be able to get that tower at the very least, while BTK is baiting around on this turtle, looking for a fight with Area 77.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big one for Area 77. Do they fight this? If they do and they win out, it could turn the table. But if BTK skates with something big here, it is trouble for Area 77. Fly Chicken able to take out Shiro. It is still standing as Hunter finally gets the kill on him. But Hunter tries to force the flicker back as Zia chases him down. Destinata does land, but he's still up as Shark runs through the tower to create space, and the turtle is still standing.
Oh, and this is just a much better game by BTK. Very much more deliberate with some of these fights. Even the deaths seem...
I mean, as Fly Chicken continues to hound and harass him.
Yeah, and even there, Fly Chicken did an excellent job being able to get the distance out there. Ooh, a nicely placed Glorious Pathway is out.
Now Yureshi does hold down the front line as Shiro tries to get a couple Ranger shots on them, but still not enough. At least they defend the tower, though.
Ooh, Shark and Z are going to go ahead and split off from the rest of the pack. I like that Glorious Pathway because...
Seeing how overall utility to damage, it just supplies all the options.
Well, and not just that, but we're being very patient. Ooh, we do have a shadow kill onto the back line with the Feathered Airstrike to kind of bring back the line of Area 77 as BTK pushes through the mid tower, opening up the map of Area 77.
Yeah, and that's big. I mean, the last 2 games were close, but this one is looking like a stomp for BTK.
Yeah, and that's the amazing thing right now. BTK have completely turned this around with being able to take away a lot of those threats. The big thing, too, is we're not able to kind of get to that back line. We're not able to get to Hoon to really shut down these Feathered Airstrikes. Not just that, but a Best Player or Fly Chicken is doing such a great job of pushing back the back line, baiting out a lot of these abilities, getting very low, and that's when the Feathered Airstrike comes out. And then Area...
Dark, and as long as Hoon and Zia are just poking from the backside, I mean, they have great range. You have the Destinata, you have the Feathered Airstrike. You're just completely stiff-arming. Look at Best Player in the backside, completely chunking them down, also pushing Area 77 into a hole.
Yeah, and they're doing, and that's a great job too. A great thing to point out is the poking ability coming from BTK. So not only do you have to worry about the suppressive fire coming from Hoon and coming from Zia on this Granger, but then Best Player can dive into the back line, start chunking you down as well. Here comes another immense artillery blast coming from Hoon.
And look at the damage. Tower does go down. It's looking like a mirror image of last series, but this time it's BTK on the strong foot. Ureshi tries to dash in, but unable to find nothing but air there. Area 77 just trying to defend with all they can. Can they make the play happen? Circling Eagle does come in, able to get the knock-up. Look at the damage on Zia. Ureshi trying to push it back, but Zia flickers back himself. Shiro low. Hoon finds the kill, drops the feathered airstrike to let Area 77 know we're still here.
Threading the needle perfectly there. They try to latch on. They force Ureshi to go so deep back with that demonic force to try to take down Zia. It puts him into harm's way. The rest of Bloodthirsty Kings close in around him.
All right. Baj getting low as well. BTK able to take the tower. They have 2 minions plus minions on the top side. Move on, switch up, take down another inhibitor. BTK gets what they came for.
Ooh, and we do have Hoon sitting in that precise bush to go ahead and rain down damage. Best Player thinks twice about that quad shadow. He able to take this Afarja away from them too. Adding it to your repertoire has been a game changer for BTK and been able to help secure a lot of these engagements. As long as Hoon stays out of the mix, is down to Area 77 core.
I think there's a very important thing to note here. When Area 77 won their games, they were close. When BTK finds their groove, they have only lost 1 tower. They have barely lost anything at all, and they have kept a strong gold lead. It's looking at almost 12K at this point. We're breaking into that zone. I don't know if Area 77 can defend this Lord.
Yeah, we're about to find out. No high ground towers left. Lord crashes in.
Look at the damage on Shiro. Immediately annihilated as Joyboss tries to get in the back line. Ureshi does everything he can to buy time, but it's just not going to be enough as BTK takes game number 2.
Never down and out RBTK. They finally wake up with a very dominating performance in game